Hello, movie lovers. Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing you my unboxing and review of the Row on Blu-ray. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. This one includes Blu-ray and digital. The Row releasing September 25th from Lionsgate. Lala Kent, Mia Frampton, Sarah McDaniel, Tanya Mitishina, and Randy Couture. One of these does not fit. Here's a look at the cover. They're dying to get in. I wonder if that means they're dying to get in the sorority. The Row here is embossed. So look at the spine. Nice looking spine. I like the red down here. It's kind of cool. The anxiety of rush week turns into sheer terror when sisters of a sorority are slain and turned into dolls by a serial killer. New pledge Riley and her best friend Bex must endure late-night hazing rituals as the murderer watches and waits. Can Riley uncover the terrible secret shared by her cop father and deceased mother, a former Phi Lambda sister, before becoming a victim herself? This frantic horror tale also stars Dylan Sprayberry and Colin Egglesfield. Special features director's commentary and Making the Row. This one is rated R for bloody violence, language, drug and alcohol abuse, and some sexual content. It's Region A locked and has a runtime of 86 minutes. Here's your side-by-side look. If you guys have seen this one, I'd love to hear your thoughts without spoilers in the comment section below. Alright, let's check out the inside. Alright, no inside artwork. The disc is the same picture as the cover. Alright guys, I can't remember if I mentioned this already, but The Row is releasing on Blu-ray and DVD September 25th. So The Row, obviously referring to Sorority Row, is a horror thriller. It is directed by Matty Beckerman. It stars Lala Kent, Randy Couture, Natali Yura, Shea Buckner, Mia Rose Frampton, Colin Egglesfield, Tyler John Olson, Malea Rose, Jennifer Titus, and Dylan Sprayberry. So this was a kind of just a real modern horror movie about some girls in a sorority who are getting picked off one by one by a masked killer. So the main girl, Riley, has gone off to college, and her dad, played by Randy Couture, drops her off, and of course he's a detective, so he's there to protect her. And they must not live very far away from the actual university, because he seems to drop in a lot and check up on her and make sure she's okay, as there's all these killings going on and trying to convince her to come home. So since this is a modern horror movie, they have to really shoehorn in a lot of things. The dark web, just apps, social media, texting, and they all don't really feel like they just really belong. They just feel like they're kind of thrown in there and don't really seem to have a lot to do with anything. I'm not really sure too much how I felt about the cinematography of this. There's a lot of just kind of random footage thrown in there, and a lot of party montage footage thrown in there. And at some points too, it even seemed to drag with just montage footage. And I don't know if this was to extend the runtime or what, but it felt awkward. So there is a character named Carter, and he's kind of like a playboy type, and he seems to hook up with a lot of women. Unfortunately for them, it seems to be their death sentence. Carter is obviously a suspect, but there are several suspects, and you really don't know for sure who it is until the end. To me, this movie felt a lot like that movie Valentine just seemed like a very similar setup and a similar story. There was one thing I really did find refreshing. Typically when you have these college movies, the girls in the sororities are just kind of like these heartless, careless people who don't even care, like when people die and stuff. But in this movie, they seem to be genuine and truly care about their fellow students. And it was kind of a nice, you know, I didn't go to college. I don't know. It just seems odd that people could really be how they depicted in movies. In this one, though, there was hazing and stuff for the kind of the initiation, but the girls really seemed to be nice and care about each other and be helpful towards each other, which was really cool, and I think a refreshing idea to put in one of these movies. I think overall, this was a decent movie. You know, it had a good enough story. Some of the kills were off camera, so I wouldn't necessarily call it an extremely gory movie. There's kind of a twist with the killer that I don't want to give away, and it definitely was interesting, and I kind of liked it. You know, if you guys have seen Valentine, I think it's a very similar movie with less well-known actors. So for a score on this one, guys, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun horror movie. Nothing too amazing though, but I hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you did, be sure to leave it a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check out suggested videos, check out my website, BobsMovieReview.com, and I'll see you guys next time.